welcome back to Hunter Tune. Today we are down at Great Lakes Dragaway in Union Grove, Wisconsin with the Mustang. It is MKE Street Takeover tonight. They got a big street race going on. But yeah, so it is packed. It is a hot one today. I think it's like 80. It's like almost 90 degrees. So Mustang's gonna be put to the test, let's just say. So we put the radials back on the car. I actually had a drag slick that I was gonna try at WIR last night. But last night, WIR, I thought they were racing, but it ended up being just a car show and a burnout competition. So there was no actual drag racing last night. But so we decided to come down to Union Grove today, and I've wanted to try the new suspension and stuff down here anyways, because the car has gone its personal best 60 foot at this track. And we're just gonna see if it can at least do what it did last year with all the stock bushings and stuff. Obviously we went through and we changed the whole rear end setup. We went to solid bushings everywhere. You know, we actually have the rear end pinion angle and everything set now. So it should, in theory, hook better than it did last year. But got some news from a guy that he's also running the Team Z relocated upper arms on his box body. And he's running into issues where the instant center was off. It was actually worse with the relocated uppers from Team Z. He actually had to do some modifications to the lowers to get the instant center better. But I don't know. We walked through the pits. Everybody is on a drag slick. There's not a single car here on a radial. So that's just telling me that the track might not be that great. I tried talking to a guy about it, and he pretty much just said, I don't know what you're talking about. Like he's all hard and heavy because he's scared he's gonna lose. And I'm not even racing tonight. I'm just here testing and tuning. Don't tell people what tires you're gonna run, because that means they're gonna beat you. Right, Trevor?
Ignorance is bliss, man.
Yeah. Alright guys, we are about to make our first pass at GLD of the year. Pretty excited. I gotta get my suit on here.
Today?
I did, but I didn't get the number yet, or I didn't put it on the car. This one's from last year.
Card at?
It's in my truck. Can I bring it over to you after?
Don't take it to me. Take it to there.
Okay.
And then he'll get you a new
number. Okay. Thank you, man. boy! Hell yeah! Hell yeah! That's an awesome first pass. Fuck yeah! Oh, I didn't freaking data log it. Damn it. Oh well, we'll see what it went. First hit. Man, this track hooks up, boys, let me tell you. That was the same tune-up that we left with at WIR the other day. Last week, the last video you guys saw, the Mustang, we took the car to WIR and it spun on the last pass. That's the same tune-up I left in it right there, and it just hooked up like a mofo. I wish this track wasn't so far away, because I would be here all the time. Thank you. 890. 133 60 foot. Hell yeah. 570 to the 8th. 890 out the back, 153, in the heat, in the heat, in the heat, in the heat, boy, in the heat. Oh, it is, I'm sweating my nuts off right now. I take that, I take that, I take that, I take that. Man, car just left like a fucking rocket ship. 890 with a 1.360 foot, 133, almost 1.2, guys. That was the hardest 60 foot this car's ever done, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt. Excuse me, sir. Oh, we had to cool the car off though, because it is a warm one today. But first pass of the day, not bad.
Mira, vayan a romper ese muro. Van a cobrar
guys, so we actually just went up to the concessions and they actually sold me 2 bags of ice. And we're really trying to cool the car off right now because they're shutting the timing system off at the track in 30 minutes. And the car is hot. Like, not like super hot, but like I'm not gonna make a pass when the car's 210 degrees. I just won't do it. I've hurt these motors when I make passes when they're that hot. And like I said, it's like 90 degrees today, so it's definitely a little bit tricky to keep this thing cool. It would stay cooler had I left a big ass radiator in it, but I did the smaller one to put more room for the turbo to breathe. We can always take the hood off too, but
That fucking intake temps are gonna be nice.
yeah, we're gonna go really fast now because T-Bag's just gonna have all the ice.
You're gonna have fucking water dripping off the
Yeah, you should probably stop now that I think about it. Otherwise it's gonna be all full of water. Yeah.
It's fine.
We're just trying to cool it off. So, lots of cars here today, huh? Lots of drifting.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got... Big power kicked in and sent him over to the right. And it looks like he made a little bit of mess on the starting line there, and that's going to need some cleanup.
All right, guys. I put a degree of timing in it. I played with, tighten the front end a little bit. And I'm just gonna sit on the 2-step a little bit longer and see if it'll 60-foot any better than it already did, which I'm already really happy with it. I put a degree of timing in it and I gave it a little duty cycle. We'll see if it picks up boost. I don't know if it will. I don't know where this controller is gonna start actually doing something, so we'll see. And I'm gonna try to actually log this pass because the last pass I forgot to start the data logger. Damn it, it's fun. Damn it. Oh well. I should have left the shock settings alone. Whatever. We got some data, right? All I did was sit on the 2-step longer and it's fun. So it's whatever, it is what it is. guys, so we had a great time at Great Lakes Dragaway today with the Chevstang. Did really well. The engine's holding up good. It's just obviously in the 90-degree heat. It does tend to run a little bit hotter than normal, but the second pass I was actually following a bunch of street tire cars, and whenever you follow a bunch of street tire cars with a drag slick or a radial, they tend to pull the prep off the track, and the car just didn't want to hook up on the second pass. The track was really busy. There was a big event going on, and yeah, so car didn't go as planned on the second pass. I tried to do some suspension changes to the car that didn't end up working. It's kind of funny because I actually used Cameron Powers, actually posted on the Sloppy group some of his rear shock settings with the Viking shocks, and I used his settings on the second pass and it spun. And it's funny because the first pass I had almost opposite shock settings from his car, so that's something I'm definitely gonna have to look into. It wasn't as stiff shock settings as what Cameron was running on the second pass. The first pass I had it a lot lighter, and I feel like I had more compression than rebound, or rebound than compression. It was like opposite for a radial. It should have been for a slick, because that's what I planned on running, so I set the shocks accordingly to a slick when I put a radial back on the car, and it ended up hooking pretty good. So also, every time I've went full tight on the front end, it has spun. If I've left it at like 7 clicks out of 10 in the front, it would hook a lot better than it would at 10, like full tight. So that's kind of something that I have to note as well. I got a data log on the second pass, and it went down and through. It left on like 8 or 9 pounds of boost, which I feel like should have stuck. 4,000 RPM leave. It just didn't. It wasn't having it on the second pass. I feel like there was a couple different variables going on, and that's the thing, is like you got to pinpoint the one variable that made the car not work, and that's sometimes kind of tough to pinpoint, whether it was the track prep, or if it was the shock settings, or if it was the amount of boost that the car left on. Like I said, I have a kind of a basic boost controller in the car. I don't have anything where I can target a set amount of boost on the trans brake. I just sit on it a certain amount of time in my head, and I kind of feel like, okay, sounds about right, let's launch. And the first pass it worked out really well. Second pass I felt like it was getting a little bit more pissed off on the launch, and maybe it launched on more boost than it did the first pass. I don't know. It's just something that we have to gather data from and go again some other day. So I would like to try the car on a drag slick coming soon at my home track, Wisconsin International Raceway. But for now, we got a bunch of good data. Personal best 60 foot on the Mustang, and I'm hoping to improve from here. Before the end of the year, I'd like the car to go a 60 or a 50 at maybe 160 mile an hour if I can put enough boost in the car. That's another thing that I'm battling, is I'm on the edge of my 3-bar map sensor, and I may have to switch the car over to a 4-bar. We'll see. We'll see how far this next gen 7875 goes. It is a pretty small turbo, pretty budget turbo from VS Racing that I sell on my website, huntertune.com. If you guys are interested in any turbos or injectors or anything like that, I can definitely help you out. I've been kind of working with Snake Eater. I've been trying to produce my own injectors as well, and I also sell the decapped stock truck injectors, flex injectors, you name it. Go check out my website. Hopefully we're going to be adding some more cool stuff to it soon. But we had a blast today. I can't say any more. Thanks to Trevor and my girlfriend for coming with me. The Duramax did really well pulling the 24-foot enclosed Hunter Tune trailer. Total of 4 hours of driving today, and then, you know, a whole track day, and then coming home. So it was a great day. I'm really proud of everything, and I can't wait to see what comes in the future. So thanks for watching, guys. Have a great night and a better tomorrow. We'll see you later.